He did this last time, then it went live and his face was still like that.
Hello, everybody, and very warm welcome to a very different episode of QuickBooks Labs. You know what? I'm so completely not ready for this. I forgot to even bring up the spiel. Welcome to QuickBooks Labs podcast, powered by your QuickBooks chap and part of the SE Accounting Network, podcast network for accountants, bookkeepers, supported by an amazing Patreon community. I say that I haven't got their names ready yet. Speaking of which, each and every show we start off with the coolest of cool listeners, which are Paul Whitehouse, Kirsty St. John, Mahul, Millie, and Peter Richardson. Thank you very much, everyone, for being one of our amazing podcast community members. Now, normally we spend this time going through and talking about everything to do with the world of QuickBooks. But today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we are going to basically watch the Intuit Go, see what it's like. Intuit Connect 2026 watch along. We've never done this before. What could go wrong? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're going to watch it, see if they announce anything excited, and see if we can enjoy it from afar. Kirsty's here. Thank you, Kirsty. Hello, logged on and waiting. Let's hope we've got something worthwhile to watch for. Simon, Amy, who wants to go first? Tell the world who you are and why you're here.
Oh, that's got an Amy. You can go.
So, hi everyone. I'm Amy Hancock. I am that's big, my face. I am an accountant and an auditor based in Dunstable, and a massive QuickBooks fan.
I'm using the button.
Oh my gosh.
That's an absolutely the shot that Amy had. Hi, I'm Simon Woodhams. I am the software advisory manager at Hawkins & Smith. And yeah, deal with all things accountancy software, as everyone knows, I'm sure.
Nice. Well, we have 2 minutes and 33
countdown
until we go. I mean, this again, we will see what it's like. Before we go live, anyone got any predictions for this time next week? It is this time next week, isn't it? Yeah, this time next week is QuickBooks Connect. What do you expect the UK QuickBooks Connect, or Get Connected, is going to be over there? What do you expect to be on that stage? Si, do you want to go first, because you're not going to be there? And
I'm not going to be there. Yes. I expect lots about Accounting Suite.
Oh, good shout.
I think, because most people have only had the email going, this is coming, or this is coming on, without actually seeing it.
Yeah.
I expect lots around that is what I'm expecting.
Interesting. What about you, Amy?
Yeah, I echo that. I think it'll be a lot about Accounting Suite and how it's going to benefit our practices going forward. I think they might talk some more about agents and what they're able to do. I think last time when we had the event last year, don't remember there being a lot about the agents.
No, there wasn't.
At all. It was more about releases that are going to help us along the process. I'm still waiting for a bit CIS, just a little bit more. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm surprised you've given up by now, I'll be honest.
I'm not giving up. Okay. Little small changes make a big difference in my practice. So, yeah, I mean, if there's going to be another CIS announcement of the same thing, great. Just follow it through. And yeah, so agents, Accounting Suite, MTD, maybe they'll just chuck that in there a little bit, because we know from our other podcasts that there are still people that haven't taken it seriously, but it's definitely happening. I mean, it's too late in the day to turn around and say no now.
Yeah, you're right. But who's going to be on stage?
Well, I just thought this when I was thinking about CAS because it was Nick
It was.
that was on stage. Do you think Lee would do a lot of it? Lee Thomas?
Product doesn't feel right. She'll definitely be on stage to talk about it. I don't see product. Anyway, 4 seconds to go. Let's listen what we've got, and then hopefully from a technical point this will work. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah. Is this in Vegas?
America somewhere. I imagine Vegas.
Hello, everyone.
It's Ted.
Welcome to our February Intuit Connect On event. To all who joined us in December, welcome back. And a hearty hello and welcome to you first-timers. We designed Intuit Connect On for you for 2 big reasons. First, to keep you informed of innovations across our Intuit platform, from QuickBooks to Accountant Suite, all the way over to Enterprise Suite. Second, to hear from your peers on how they're tackling the challenges and opportunities in their own practices and firms. We also use these events to address some of the questions we're getting from you in our product, the feedback form included in your registration, and other feedback channels. At Intuit, we believe that feedback is a gift. That's why my team and I help process over 10,000 pieces of your feedback each and every month. And we heard from you that our pace of innovation can be challenging to keep up with for you and for your firm. For this reason, we're moving to quarterly product releases. Can I get an amen to that?
Mm-hmm.
And getting your feedback along the way. And we hope to use future Intuit Connect On virtual events to update you on the latest and greatest of those upcoming releases. The goal is that we're pacing our innovation to align with your calendar, so you have time to understand, digest, and educate your teams and your clients all about it. I'll share more details about that at the end. So, what's in store for today's event? We've got some really important updates that we want to share with you. Nung Ho, our VP of AI Science, will be demoing Intuit Intelligence. That's our new conversational AI interface that recently launched across the Intuit platform. And we've built it based on your feedback. In fact, in our latest On the Books podcast episode with Sasan, our CEO, he tells the story of how we pivoted based on what you, our accounting community, were telling us that you needed. You were telling us you took data out of QuickBooks and put it into different LLMs to find insights. So we've developed our own secure conversational tool that works across our platform to analyze data quickly, providing you with the end-to-end insights that you need. What you'll see today is our first version of Intuit Intelligence. You can ask questions to surface information about your firm and your client data, and importantly, how you interact with it. And the feedback you share, that will help shape what comes next. It's all about empowering you with the insights to be that strategic advisor to your clients. But that's not all. Rodrigo Salas shares important updates to QuickBooks Online, including improvements to the bank feed and the sometimes pesky bank connections, because we know this is such an important workflow for you. Wyatt Jenkins will talk about the vision and the strategy of Intuit Enterprise Suite and share our newest release, the Construction Edition, that's now available in open beta. Carla Uribe spotlights what's new in Accountant Suite, including cross-client metrics, to give you a bird's eye view of the most important changes going on in your portfolio. We're also sitting down with Dave Olson, CEO and co-founder of Nimble, a multi-service advisory firm for small and mid-market businesses that he's grown from startup to now a 100+ person firm. He'll share his point of view on adopting new technologies, leading teams through change, and being thoughtful about growth in today's environment. Now, a quick reminder before we move on to today's event. We're pleased to offer 1 CPE credit for this event. That credit applies to innovation spotlights and Q&A from the community section. CPE is available to all you participants who actively engage in the qualified portion of the program and complete the required polling questions as they appear. Polls are going to be displayed on the right-hand side of your screen. If you're watching in full screen mode, hot tip, exit out of full screen when you hear this polling sound to ensure you don't miss a question. Please note that replay viewing does not, I repeat, does not qualify for CPE credit. While CPE credit is earned during the first section, the second section is going to continue the conversation with deep insights, practical perspectives, and live discussion you won't want to miss. We encourage you to stay with us for the full broadcast. Okay, let's get into it. First, let's go to Nung to unpack our vision and demo for you, Intuit Intelligence.
Now, how do you want to play this? Do you want to talk about it as we go along, or
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk as we go.
I mean,
Yeah.
quarterly updates. We've been asking for that.
Winning. Thank you. A
And
little bit of a webinar beside it that gets in your inbox so we know what's coming.
Yeah.
Winning.
liking that. I mean, what happens to us as a QuickBooks Labs, we'll figure out. Maybe it's quarterly, every quarter we have our updates, and then in between we have top tips.
Or
something.
quarterly, followed by 2 months of how are we getting on with it?
Yeah. What do we think is coming in the next update?
Yeah.
I like that. And Intuit, I'm very excited for this. Well, the first concept I saw, I was a bit like on, but the ideas of this update could be exciting. So yeah, just shout up if you want me to stop, or if anyone in the comments want us to stop, we can have a little chatter about it. But yeah, let's see what Intuit Intelligence is all about.
Data and trapped insights.
We didn't stop.
They're spending too much time figuring out the numbers instead of working on their businesses. That's why we built Intuit Intelligence, to evolve the platform from a system of record into a system of intelligence, bringing together the power of AI, human intelligence, and our data. On our platform, AI is designed to work alongside human intelligence. And when we talk about human intelligence, that means both Intuit expert as well as you, accountants, bookkeepers, and tax pros. You're out there every single day supporting business owners and helping them operate with confidence. The data shows that when a small business is connected to an accountant, they're much more likely to succeed. As AI automates manual accounting work, the role of accountants shifts towards higher order services, creating insights, providing interpretation, and doing advisory services. Businesses will continue to need that, especially when the stakes are high. Because you are the human intelligence they rely on, turning trusted financial data and AI insights into real-world decisions and outcome for your clients. That's also why earlier this month, we announced a commitment to upskilling 1 million students in the accounting industry over the next 5 years. Our new career pipeline program is designed to empower the next generation of accountants in the AI era, ensuring the growth of the industry and the clients that you serve. Our vision depends on partnership. You're not just users of the platform, you're a significant part of how we power prosperity for our shared customers. Now I want to shift from our vision to something concrete and show you Intuit Intelligence in action. What you're about to see is our first release that's currently in beta. It doesn't yet cover every single workflow, but we're actively working to make it much more capable every single day. It is the foundation of our system of intelligence and is already helping small businesses better understand and interpret their financial data. Since its introduction last year, more than 3 million customers have leveraged Intuit's AI agents to streamline day-to-day work. That's a 50% increase since August 2025. We know that small businesses and accountants rely on Intuit Intelligence in different ways. Small businesses may want quick insights, but accountants want those deep insights that require highly complex data manipulations. We know you want more depth. That's why it's essential for us to partner with you and get your feedback to make Intuit Intelligence deeper, as well as much more capable. It works directly from your client's QuickBooks data, so the analysis stays connected to the books without exporting data or needing to switch tools. You control the level of detail and the type of analysis based on how you ask the question. Over time, it learns your preferences, so the more you use it, the better it gets at supporting how you work. The goal isn't to replace your judgment, it's to reduce the time spent searching for signals through the noise so you can get to insights faster. At Intuit Connect, I led a theater session about Intuit Intelligence, and you told me that you're excited for AI, but you want that hands-on practical guidance so that you can go and apply it right away. So today, I'll walk through a few prompts to get you started. Imagine you want to refresh on a client you haven't spoken to in a while. With Intuit Intelligence, you're not starting from scratch, you're starting with clarity. Simply log into your client's books in QuickBooks, open Intuit Intelligence in the upper right-hand corner, and start asking questions. It's the start of the year, and many businesses want to understand how they did. A common question that we see is, how did 2025 compare to 2024? On the back end, Intuit Intelligence is decomposing this question to understand what data sources it needs in order to answer this question. It knows it needs to get the balance sheet, the statement of cash flow, and the profit and loss. It's then dynamically creating these 3 reports for 2024 and 2025 to perform this comparison. You see that nice summary of 2025 versus 2024. There are nice highlights such as profitability analysis, changes in financial positions, and cash flow patterns, along with a summary at the end that includes a lightweight interpretation. Notice also at the bottom that Intuit Intelligence automatically cites the data behind its response. It's pulling this directly from the client's QuickBooks records. You can click into any of these sources at any time to see exactly where the numbers are coming from and verify the details. This adds that extra layer of confidence and peace of mind. It's all in one place, so you don't need to jump between reports or different tools. Now, while this is a good response, you might want to see a more detailed breakdown. The thing to remember is that with conversational experiences, the more detailed and specific the prompts, the better the response. Think of Intuit Intelligence as a qualified intern who's really eager to learn and wants to deliver impact, but still needs a lot of guidance. Now, I'm going to ask the same question, but add in more specificity about what I'm looking for this time. Summarize last year's performance compared to the prior year. What went well in 2025? What could be better? Please provide a detailed analysis that breaks down year-over-year income and expenses by quarter and compares them. And finally, put the comparison in a table so it's easy to read. As you can see, Intuit Intelligence has broken down the question into parts and identified what it needs to address it. It's again dynamically creating the set of reports to answer this question and performing that right level of aggregation. It also honors the instruction you provided. In the response, you see that it has created a table with a quarterly breakdown along with a nice visual representation of that data. Now that we have a more detailed year-over-year view, I want to dig deeper into the drivers behind income and expense changes. So let's review the profit and loss and identify the top 5 expense changes between 2024 and 2025. We see here that the top 5 changes between these 2 years are highlighted, including both a dollar change and a percentage change for each category. While this is informative, what are we going to do about it? This is where you can use Intuit Intelligence as a thought partner. You'll see that my next prompt is not all that complicated, but it's specific and instructive. What are the top recommendations you give for each of these expense categories? Please add data to the recommendations. The add data part is important because I want to understand how these recommendations translate into business impact. Using the previous response and the vast knowledge that LLMs have, Intuit Intelligence has created a series of specific recommendations backed by the client's QuickBooks data. It gives the impact to the client if they take the recommendation, which is amazing. I would love to get that. Next up, we want to dive into cash flow. It's often where clients feel the pain most immediately. Give me a list of the top 3 customers who pay invoices the latest. What's their average time to pay? Again, this seems like a very simple question, but it's not straightforward to answer. As you can see, it's understanding which report to utilize, and it's also calculating the average time to pay and sorting the response so that it pulls out the top 3. You can imagine continuing to dive deeper into the client's data. However, for now, I'm ready to consolidate. Let's summarize these insights and get prepared for our client meeting. To do that, you can ask, create a comprehensive summary of this conversation. Include the year-over-year comparison along with the quarterly breakdown, the expense changes along with the detailed recommendations, include the summary and list of customers who pay late, and also add a checklist of items I should do on behalf of my client. A nice summary has been created with all of the key points along with a checklist of those recommendations that you can then take and have that great first client conversation. From here, I can download the summary and walk into the client meeting well prepared with clear insights, grounded recommendations, and concrete next steps. What you saw was just one example using only a handful of prompts to illustrate the power of Intuit Intelligence. The real value isn't just in the answers, it's in how you think with it. The quality of the output reflects the clarity of what you ask. frame the question well, refine it, push on the output, and continuously iterate. Use Intuit Intelligence the way you already work. Clarify, adjust, and pressure test. Before I wrap up, I want to come back to something fundamental I touched on earlier. As powerful as AI is, there will always be moments when human expertise and judgment matter most, especially when the stakes are high or the situation is complex. That's why on the Intuit platform, there are no dead ends. When our customers need that extra level of confidence, there's always a clear path to human expertise. This handoff is designed to be seamless, with context carried forward so customers never have to repeat themselves, and experts can step in quickly and effectively right at the moment it matters most. There are 3 situations where Intuit Intelligence is designed to connect a business owner to an expert. When a customer is showing clear signs of frustration, when a customer directly asks for help, or when a situation is too complex or nuanced for Intuit Intelligence to confidently handle on its own. In each case, we route the customer to the right expert for the job. And when the question is related to the services you provide, you are that expert. Now, let's bring this to life with some visuals and walk through what these expert experiences actually look like. In this first scenario, an accountant is connected to a business. When a business is connected to an accounting firm, we direct the customer to their accountant for trusted, personalized guidance when Intuit Intelligence recognizes the need for deeper professional judgment. In some situations, an Intuit product expert is needed for resolution. For example, a customer sees a paid invoice, but the funds haven't appeared yet in their bank account. Intuit Intelligence will now route the customer to a product expert, adding another layer of confidence through specialized human help that can investigate and resolve the issue. And of course, if a customer is subscribed to QuickBooks Live, then Intuit Intelligence will hand the business off to the Intuit expert when that customer needs more help. Connecting businesses to expertise when they need it is our priority. We know that when a business works with an accountant, they're more confident and successful. That's why we're going to continue to build more integrated ways to connect you to your clients across the Intuit platform. Stay tuned for updates we'll share at our next Intuit Connect On event. Throughout this session, you've seen how we're working to make meaningful improvements that help you deliver strategic advisory services to your clients. Before we see you again, here's what we'd encourage you to do starting today. Jump in and try Intuit Intelligence with real client questions. Use the prompts you saw today and treat it like a workflow partner. Summarize, analyze, brainstorm, and draft. And most importantly, please give us feedback directly in the product. That feedback is so incredibly important for our teams. That's how we learn to make Intuit Intelligence better and make it work for you. Thank you so much.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about. Yeah. The only problem is this doesn't pause. So
No.
go.
Right, we'll be quick. We'll be quick.
Go
So,
for it.
did anyone else get the email today? The Pro Advisor Roundup email today?
No, I didn't look at
No.
that.
So that had get to know Intuit Intelligence Chat, adding the personal touch to AI. Will also be introducing Intuit Intelligence Chat.
So it is available in the American, but I've got it open now. It's an American product, but yeah. So does that mean it was that UK or was that American?
UK, yeah, because I don't have anything to do with America. That came today.
Oh.
We'll soon be introducing Intuit Intelligence Chat.
Okay, cool.
So the only one I got today was to do with AI bank feeds. Intuit. So, but
Kirsty agrees that it's UK, but yeah, carry on, Ty. Go for it.
I've got that one again. Those great things are great, but I want to send it to my client, and there was no export button.
It's back to PDF, right? And in this world, shouldn't it be kept somewhere? Like we need it in some sort of workplace area that we can then tick that off in product or something.
I sort of jumped to the end bit because that was the most recent bit, but yeah, like it's great. Like I like the fact that it told you what it was doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this is where I'm getting stuff from, and that's where quite a lot of the apps that are already in beta or live, you go, give me this, and it goes, here you go, but then it doesn't tell you what it's doing or where it's pulling the data from. So that's, I mean, it's basically ChatGPT in itself that is going, but
it looks very similar to it, doesn't it?
It's very similar. Yeah. It's very similar to if you've ever written an app in Gemini, it tells you what it's going away and doing. So that was good. And then but then it missed the last bit of, I want to export this great data to then send to my client.
Yeah.
I wasn't too keen on the recommendations that one of them flagged up. Oh, we need to do this. This was a bit, that's an area I'm not quite sure It didn't.
Going to need tailoring, isn't it?
Yeah.
It would need tailoring. I suppose it's if you were going to a meeting quick, and I think about it, and I think, oh, I've forgotten about this client meeting. I haven't prepared for it, and I head into their QuickBooks. I run a trial balance. I'm scanning down. I'm seeing if there's anything that's wrong or the wrong side or whatnot in comparison. So it's going to save time.
Yeah, but as a PDF, can we do anything really with it other than just use what's there?
Adobe convert into Excel.
Or something. Yeah, it needs to have some sort of export, or at least save in the product.
Yeah.
So I want to save that, and away we go.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it in the background because it doesn't look. This is the new bank.
Oh, this is the email that I just got. I've just received the same email. They're talking about AI bank feeds. I've received the same email 10 times in the last minute.
If this is what I hope it is, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this is the new traffic light system. Because
should I tell you what? I've got the email in front of me. Should I tell you what he's talking about?
Oh, that's
added time-saving new features like drag and drop, letting you quickly drag and drop attachments onto transactions without needing a file picker. And we've enhanced AI-powered statement extraction, a feature we released last year, with support for multi-account statements coming soon. So you only need to upload a document one time, even if it has multiple accounts on it.
Oh, okay.
While accounting AI does the reconciliation work for you, you remain in control by reviewing and accepting the work. For inventory management, QuickBooks now has robust sales order functionality to help reserve inventory and prevent overselling. Easily manage end-to-end sales processes, starting with an estimate and converting it into a sales order, which can be customized to match the branding and style preferences of your client. If inventory is running low, your client can convert it into a purchase order that is linked to the sales order. And finally, when the client is ready to receive payment, the sales order can be converted into an invoice.
And a credit note?
Altogether,
Not yet.
these improvements streamline the lead-to-cash workflow for product-based businesses. Next up, sales tax.
Yeah.
This is one of those areas where clarity really matters.
We don't get about sales tax.
Yeah.
Did we miss anything else on that announcement?
Yeah, a little bit. So obviously, it's some of it we've already got. So things like how it will already pick up the supply name and suggest it based on what the website is and all that sort of stuff. So that was one bit which we already had. Inline editing and details. So rather than it fully popping out, you can edit it all in one line. Was one of the things. So like things like categories, classes, like straight in there rather than having to click on it and then it opens up the drop down. It's got a warning that pops up and says if you post it without a payee now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it will do that. And the requests will be a little thing on the right hand side of the transaction.
Okay.
So the request functionality, that'll be on a line level. So if there's something missing, you just go bing and go request.
I know this is an American product, but the Intuit intelligence is completely different. Like it's different sign up there. But yeah, carry on.
Sorry, I thought they've moved on very quickly on the Go Connect. They were talking about sales tax and now they're on bill pay.
Paying
All they've
bills.
shown is multi-approval.
With a line item breakdown for your review.
Oh, and now they've
And for bills that are recurring, simply turn on autopay, set a schedule, and get it off your plate.
We don't have payments in QB.
A quick update on
Okay,
sales and get paid.
Maybe that's announced.
We've brought autopay to recurring invoices too, helping your clients get paid on time every time.
While he's chatting
Now,
about payments,
let's talk about the latest innovations we have for
thing, wasn't it?
The what? Sorry.
There was a big thing around. That's the reason QuickBooks didn't store bank account details for suppliers and stuff. It was data security thing, wasn't it? They didn't want to store that information.
Yeah.
So we've got to have fields for that first before we can have payments.
But the solution they're thinking about may have a solution for it, but we'll see how that goes. The payroll is actually now relevant because we are now on the same platform.
Oh, yeah.
Payroll.
Yeah.
Orders. For customers using QuickBooks Payroll Premium and Elite, our team will work directly with tax agencies to amend tax filings and process any additional taxes due which reduces manual work and customer support calls. We're also supercharging payroll with AI, eliminating hours of manual data entry and follow-up. Payroll AI messages employees to collect hours, time off, reimbursements, and more. Your clients can ask the AI to update rates, check draft payroll, or get helpful insights, pulling everything straight into QuickBooks.
Employee asked for £1 million, please.
We missed that. We did say that, didn't we?
Running payroll.
I want to up my rate to
On
this.
to our final topic. Elevating your trusted advice to your clients with business intelligence.
Okay.
First up, reports. One of the highest used features in QBO. And we've heard your input loud and clear. And we released the following changes to the experience. We've updated the layout with reduced clutter and white space. We've grouped all customization options in one place, enabled drill down on zero balances, and brought back popular features like auto refresh and persistent customizations.
Get in there.
You can visually customize reports with highlights, grid lines, variances, number formatting, and more. All of these can then be saved as default in report settings.
Roz will be.
And the new feature I'm excited to share is the ability to add calculated fields with custom formulas directly within reports.
Finally.
In QuickBooks Online Advanced, the improved KPI scorecard gives you and your clients a bird's eye view into the business. From here, you can manage and create new KPIs, enhanced with chart of accounts and period-based formulas.
Boom.
Does that look familiar to someone else?
You can even look up KPIs in global search, all designed for you and your clients to track what matters most, quickly turning insights into action. For a more visual view, let's head over to our analytics dashboard. You can select from a broad library of existing KPIs or create custom KPIs here as well.
There's so many.
Then arrange them in a dashboard surfacing what's most important. You have extensive visualization options, including the new comparison across time periods. To bring it all together, let's talk about our new management reports.
Roz is going.
Enhanced with AI. They elevate your deliverables to match the excellence of your advice. We've made it easier to build, customize, and share beautiful management reports.
Oh, nice.
They look like something.
Starting with an AI summary at the top, followed by a KPI scorecard with your client's company performance. You can add customizable KPI widgets to visualize the data, adjust formatting of financial reports,
with the colors,
and close with actionable recommendations that include placeholder data chips that update dynamically when a client looks at the report.
Yep.
All ready for you to email to your client straight from QuickBooks. Our new management reports both save you time and make you look good.
Advance only?
And that's the latest from our QuickBooks Online update. We covered a lot. Foundational improvements, enhanced functionality across our apps, and the latest in business intelligence. Together, these improvements help strengthen your role as your client's most trusted advisor. I encourage you to check out the Accountant Toolkit on Firm of the Future, where you can stay up to date on new releases, understand how they work, and see the value they bring to you and your clients. We're excited to see you at the next Intuit Connect On. We will cover multiple exciting QuickBooks Online innovations coming soon, including a new, robust human capital management experience that brings HR, benefits, and talent management directly into the payroll workflow inside of QuickBooks. And a new Intuit Business Credit Card designed specifically for your clients to better manage spend with seamless integration inside of QuickBooks. This is just a preview of more to come. So stay tuned, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, over to Wyatt to share the latest in our Intuit Enterprise Suite offering.
That was strong. That was strong. But again, I assume advance only.
No.
And it's one bit. So it's great you can do the formulas, but what about the actual structure of those accounts?
Can
That's
you?
one thing that's always bugged me
Yeah.
on the
Let's
custom
see
report.
what Intuit Enterprise Suite has in terms of, this is their construction SKU, isn't it? So they seem to have
I
different
mean, we've never actually seen yet.
journey.
I'd love to share just a bit of my background so you get to know me. I've spent about 25 years.
We'll talk about you later, mate. Oh, Kirsty, promise you, the receipt capture is absolutely amazing. Promise you. You just, yeah, I've done a couple of videos, to be fair, about a year old now, but yeah, the new receipt capture is amazing. We just need to get it in the UK ASAP.
Going back to the bank.
Yep.
You know the drag and drop of the attachments.
Yes.
Are we getting that, or is it there?
It's not there yet, but yeah, we'll definitely get it. It's part of
Weirdly, that wasn't on my email.
Your email does sound quite an older email.
It sounds.
I received this at 17:22 today.
Is that UK or US? I think that's a UK particular one, isn't it? You've got.
This is a UK particular one.
Yeah.
Dated 8th of May 2026.
Let's have a look at this EIS then.
We're pairing enterprise grade power and capability with intuitive, flexible experiences built around how folks actually work. I want to take a moment to ground us on how the Intuit Enterprise Suite components come together. Starting with our industry solutions. Our first vertical is construction, which I'll demo here in just a moment. And then field services, manufacturing, nonprofit, and healthcare. Below that, you'll see our robust enterprise capabilities that we offer, spanning from the mission-critical parts of your work, like core accounting and reporting, the basics, all the way out to spend management. Finally, we're really excited about the ecosystem. Apps, partners, value-added resellers, and of course, accountants. Over the course of the next coming months, we're rolling out business models to help you build a profitable business with Intuit Enterprise Suite. Additionally, we're excited to continue expanding out our sandbox program, including seeded data and protected APIs, so that you can show off IES, train your team, and test new features and integrations with confidence. We just released our new Open Beta Construction Edition. This marks a big moment for us as we go deep into our industry customization. Now, when I talk about roadmap, I usually frame it in a now, next, future. Now is what we're doing today. Next is about 12 months out, and the future is more than a year. So let's take a look at the now. We're taking a big step forward and tailoring the experience for different industries. To ground this, let's start with who we're talking about. So Candace here is part of the advisory team at Red Hammer Accounting, doing fractional CFO work for Keystone Construction, a $10 million a year company with a single entity who just signed up for Intuit Enterprise Suite. As Candace logs in, we welcome her with a personalized experience for the construction industry, as well as specific financial workflows. When Candace lands on the homepage, she immediately sees the most relevant KPIs to her business. This is how we're building a product tailored to your clients. With the homepage as a command center, you can customize what KPIs you see when you log in. We'll offer recommendations by industry and role, so you're in control. Now, for construction, we know project profitability is a favorite KPI. It's a bird's eye view of which projects are running off the rails and which ones are doing really well. I've talked to a lot of CFOs, and the thing that keeps them up at night is project profitability. Am I going to run out of cash on this project? Why? Because there's change orders, lien waivers, compliance, and all of that could come in all at once and drain the cash out of a project. As we go beyond high-level dashboards, insights are backed by deep construction workflows, whether it's budgeting with phasing, managing change orders, or AIA-style invoicing. We're giving Candace here the industry-specific tools to take action right within the platform. Let's drill just a bit deeper. With Intuit Intelligence, which Nung touched on earlier, you can have a conversation and get that same rich experience where you're pulling the data. So here, Candace is asking Intuit Intelligence, what are the 3 most profitable projects in the last 6 months? She's able to get a quick answer to those questions. Another thing we've done for the user experience is adding custom shortcuts that allow you and your clients to go straight into deeper industry-focused workflows. So in this case, Candace navigates into the construction financial dashboard and is greeted with an AI summary, providing her with a concise snapshot of overall financial health. She can see a pre-made dashboard that has critical business health KPIs ranging from project backlogs to gross and net profit margins by project, budget versus actuals, or overdue project invoices. Now, many firms take different approaches when going to market. Some lead with industry, others stay more horizontal. Either way, accountants tell us industry context is what makes the work resonate with clients. They add a lot of value by tailoring KPIs and dashboards to each client's business, and now IES supports that level of customization. Building on the KPIs Rodrigo just walked through, it's important to note that everything available in QuickBooks Online Advanced is also available in IES. For accountants, this matters because visibility and control are everything. Being able to customize what each client sees ensures the right metrics are front and center. No noise, no confusion. This kind of high-level view makes it easier to monitor performance across clients, spot issues early, and have more strategic, value-driven conversations. All right, so here we've got Fernando, who's an accountant at Red Hammer Accounting, which is the accounting firm that helps Keystone Construction. Fernando logs into IES to create a new specific KPI. He can customize this KPI to his client's specific needs. In this case, he creates a KPI to track change orders per project, including description, unit of measure, variance, and even the calculation method. And with one click, he saves it into the KPI scorecard, and it's highlighted with a marker that your client can see. That way, when your client logs in, they see exactly what you talked about in your last meeting. We are stoked about everything I just covered for construction tailoring, but we're on a long journey to continue to provide value across industries, which brings me into what we're doing next. Here's an early look at how third-party data could surface directly on the Intuit Enterprise Suite homepage. In the future, your clients will be able to view third-party cards directly within IES, with information such as crew schedules, labor productivity, all flowing seamlessly from best-of-breed tools into the IES experience. The approach reflects a core part of our IES strategy, making third-party data foundational to the platform through robust data connections. By connecting your other tools directly into IES and combining that with Intuit financial data, we can surface earlier insights and predictions so you can have more proactive conversations with clients. The result of all this is a more connected view of the business, enabling earlier insights and more proactive, informed conversations. We're also going to go significantly deeper across additional verticals beyond construction. And we built a framework that allows us to tailor the product for a fast follow of other verticals, including nonprofit, field services, healthcare, and manufacturing. Let's talk about the future. One of the things I'm most excited about is role-based personalization within large organizations. Different roles need different views. Think controllers versus estimators, superintendents, and operations leaders all interact with the product in distinct ways. That's why we're moving beyond industry-based experiences to deliver role-based personalization tailored to specific roles at a company. Looking ahead, we also see a strong opportunity in customization and cross-platform agents. The beauty of agents is it lets you scale your workforce, giving you time back. Customers are going to be able to tailor agents by adjusting workflows or the knowledge domains that they draw from, rather than relying on a fixed automation. In parallel, cross-platform agents will operate seamlessly across IES and best-of-breed partners. Think about instantiating an agent from a labor productivity, best-in-breed solution, and then completing and taking an action in IES. This is going to create a more powerful and sticky ecosystem. This example right here illustrates that concept. A third-party agent identifies a potential change order out in the field, and it collaborates with Intuit Intelligence inside of IES. It's assessing the financial implications before anything formally impacts the budget. Together, they surface key signals such as scope, cost, schedule changes, and likely cause, and evaluate risk from a financial perspective. The result is earlier visibility into emerging issues and a shared AI-driven understanding across platforms. This helps teams identify risks sooner and make more informed decisions as work moves from possibility into action. All right, I'm really excited about everything we just walked through, from what we're delivering now, next, and then to our longer-term future vision. This is very much a journey that we're all on together, and partnership is core to how we succeed. We're looking forward to working closely with you to help complete truly end-to-end workflows for our shared customers. To that end, the IES certification is now live in the Pro Advisor Academy. We know that you want to deeply understand and have confidence in the products you recommend. With focus areas on the IES interface, projects, business intelligence in IES, and managing multi-entities, this certification is the best way to deepen your expertise and efficiency in Intuit Enterprise Suite as our platform evolves. All right, thanks for your attention. Now over to Carla to share the latest in Intuit Accounting Suite.
Is that enough, Simon? And just so you know, it's a 5-hour course.
That's just nothing anymore, is it?
Well, you're going on a 2-week course.
Yeah.
But no, we need to listen to what Figgy's going to say. Go for it.
Yeah.
Carl.
I'm Carla Uribe, and I lead our accountant product strategy here at Intuit. A couple of months ago, we introduced the Intuit Accountant Suite, the platform we've been co-building with you. Our vision is to create one centralized place for firms of all sizes to manage our clients, firm, and team. Since launch, we've expanded the features and capabilities available. We've been listening closely to your feedback on where we can improve. We prioritized launching it to you early so we could keep accountant feedback at the core of our product roadmap. I know many of you have questions about plans and pricing, and we'll be sure to cover that clearly before we wrap up today. But now, I want to ground us on what the Intuit Accountant Suite is, how it's structured, and how easy it is to get started. Intuit Accountant Suite has 2 plans, Core and Accelerate. The Core plan includes all of the functionality currently available in QuickBooks Online Accountant, plus some additional features at no cost. You won't lose any functionality moving from QBOA to the Core plan. It will remain free, just like QBOA is today. Accelerate is our premium plan. In Accelerate, we have advanced features that we're continuing to build for your firm. For example, the AI-powered client insights, where you can see KPIs across your portfolio of clients and have a more complete view of where to spend your time. We also have optional advanced add-ons that can be added to either the Core or the Accelerate plan, like the new Books Closed beta experience. In a few months, we're also launching betas for scenario and capacity planning, a powerful new way to manage your team's time. With all of that in mind, here's a reminder of how you can try the Intuit Accountant Suite today. Log in as primary from your QuickBooks Online Accountant product, then go to the Gear menu, select Try Intuit Accountant Suite, and choose the right plan for your firm. It's a quick switch from QBOA that doesn't require any data migration. The Intuit Accountant Suite will feel familiar. It's a refreshed view designed to match the new QuickBooks look and feel. If you're managing multiple QBOA accounts, we have significantly improved the client transfer process in the Accountant Suite. You can easily move to consolidating your firm into one centralized account. Having all your clients and team members in one place helps you get the most of the new tools. With that, let's jump in so I can show you what we've been up to since launch. Starting with Client Insights. This is available with the Accelerate plan, which some of you saw earlier in Las Vegas or at our last virtual event in December. We previously demoed this experience with financial KPIs. And now we've expanded this feature to include a tax dashboard for ProConnect and a few other data connections to improve your ability to get insights. This AI-powered experience is designed to bring together all of your client data so you can quickly spot trends, uncover issues, and identify opportunities to better advise your clients. Let's see what that looks like in practice. From Client Insights, let's open the Federal Client Tax Data Report. Here, you can tailor the view based on what matters the most, whether it's the tax year, a specific schedule, or any of your client custom fields, so the report reflects exactly how you work. You also have control over how the data is displayed. At any time, Choose which additional columns to include, such as AGI or client age, or remove the ones you don't need. Simply drag and drop columns to reorder them. And of course, you can always rename the dashboard to whatever makes sense to you. We're continuing to add more data into the Client Insights experience with financial, bookkeeping, payroll, bill pay, and tax data. Client Insights works across service lines and provides a more complete view of clients' data. Now let's look at another way you can unlock powerful insights with the Intuit Accountant Suite. As you saw earlier in Nung's keynote, Intuit Intelligence, currently in beta, acts as your brainstorm partner, data analyst, and QuickBooks guide, surfacing key highlights, risks, and trends so you can spend more time on advisory work. What you saw in Nung's demo is available in Intuit Accountant Suite and works the same way as it does in your client's QuickBooks files. Let's go to the Intuit Intelligence experience. If you're a manager of the firm's books, you can ask questions to understand the health of the business, such as how many new clients have we added in the past 6 months, or what is our projected cash balance for the end of next month? And with the Accelerate plan, we've introduced a client picker, so you can ask questions about individual clients without navigating into their specific QuickBooks files. This reduces the need to context switch while also delivering insights right where you need them. To do this, simply select a client from the dropdown and ask your question, just like you've seen in Nung's demo earlier. In a few months, you'll be able to ask questions across all your clients at once. This is a powerful way to understand your firm and your client's data without switching between products, navigating multiple screens, or losing context. Now, let's talk about what's next in our Books Close add-on, which is in beta in both plans. Last time, we introduced how Books Close helps you manage and complete month-end close across all your clients in one place. Since our launch, we've continued to build on that with several exciting updates. First, we've launched multiple assignees. With this new experience, you can go into Books Close settings and easily assign a preparer, reviewer, and approver to each close. To better match your firm's team structure, you can customize role labels such as bookkeeper, manager, director, or whatever works for your team, just like you're seeing here. And with a simple click on save, you're all set. Next, let's head over to templates. When you set up your Books Close template, you can assign each task to a role. To do that, let's click Make a Copy, give the template a name, and assign each task to a role. And just like that, your new template is ready to go. Now, let's onboard a new Books Close client and assign specific team members to each role. We'll automatically map each task to team member based on the assignment so you can complete onboarding with ease. And finally, if at any time you need to reassign a role to a different team member, you can bulk reassign all associated tasks in a single click. In addition to multiple assignees, we've also added custom close statuses, giving you the flexibility to align your close workflow with how your firm operates. For example, you can rename an existing status. You can also add a new status called Ready for Manager, or you can remove a status, such as blocked. Once your custom statuses are set up, they're available across all client closes, shown here on the file review page, where you can change your status with a single click. Another exciting update to Books Close is the highly requested 1099 management feature. This lets you track vendors who are eligible for a 1099, but missing W-9 information right within your close workflow. When you receive a vendor's W-9, you can upload it directly, and it automatically syncs to your vendor's record in QuickBooks. Once uploaded, you can mark the vendor as result to clear your queue. You can also view the full vendor list. The 1099 management module helps you stay on top of your vendors throughout the year, so your January peak time is so much simpler. And last but not least, to support team collaboration, we've added team comments, so teams can work together directly within the books close experience. From the client's file review page, you can add comments directly in context, right on a specific transaction or task. You can tag a teammate and ask a question, and get the response right where the work is happening. Comments stay tied to the transaction or tasks, so you can also refer back to them in the context while you work. All of these updates help you close faster, stay aligned as a team, and keep everything in one place. Next, let's take a look at user groups, a brand new feature just launched as a beta this month that will be available in the Accelerate plan. This experience was built from your feedback around how time-consuming it can be to organize teams and manage permissions. User groups let you organize team members, assign clients, and set roles in bulk, so everyone always has the right access to the right clients. Let's take a look at how it works. To get started, go to User Groups under Teams and click Create New User Group. For this example, we'll create a group for an LA office. First, select the relevant team members you want to include. You can add them one by one or quickly search by name. The next step is to set a default role for each team member and choose the clients they have access to. Because user groups aren't mutually exclusive, users and clients can belong to multiple groups. If there are any conflicts with existing assignments, we'll flag them for you to review. Let's go ahead and resolve these conflicts. Once everything is looking good, go ahead and click Next. And just like that, your user group is created. Your team now has access to the selected clients with the roles that you defined. Now to the best part. Let's say a team member moves to the LA groups. Now you simply add them to the LA user groups, set the default role, and they'll automatically be granted access to all the right clients in the user group. And the same goes with clients. When you onboard a new client, just add them to the appropriate group and all the right users instantly get access. Removing users or clients works the same way. Instead of managing access individually, removing them from the group updates access automatically, with a few exceptions like primary client admins. And if you ever need to manage permissions one-off or create individual exceptions, you can still do that the same way you always have. To summarize, user groups make managing client access faster, simpler, and far less time-consuming. All right, so far, we've walked through the expanded features and new capabilities designed to help you manage your clients more efficiently. Let's now take a look at the new Training Manager dashboard. As a firm manager, you can now view and assign ProAdvisor Academy training to your team directly within the Accountant Suite. Let me show you an example. To assign training, select one or more employees and click Assign Learning. From there, you can view all available ProAdvisor Academy training. Let's assign QBO Level 2 to these 2 employees with a due date of March 15. When you click Next, you'll see a summary view. Submitting the assignment automatically checks prerequisites and sends notifications to your team for any newly assigned training. You can also track how your team is progressing by clicking the view on any individual row. Let's open Amy's profile. Here, you can see the training she's completed, what's currently in progress, and any overdue courses, so you can proactively follow up if needed.
There's a lot.
And finally, let's look at the experience from your team's perspective. As a staff accountant, I can see I have a new notification letting me know training has been assigned and is due by March 15th. Clicking the notification will take you to ProAdvisor Academy, where there are updated assigned courses and due dates clearly reflected in the updated dashboard.
Nice.
Mhm.
Also available now are courses on how to transition to the Intuit Accountant Suite. We know this is important to help make the move from QBOA. These courses are accessible through ProAdvisor in both QBOA and in the Accountant Suite. And we'll continue to add courses to make this transition seamless. We just saw a lot of updates, and everything I shared with you is either already live or will be rolling out in the next few weeks. We're continuing to build on all of these new experiences, including more exciting improvements to the ProAdvisor program. We're also continuing to learn from how you're using the platform and from your feedback that you're sharing with us. Now, before we wrap it up, I want to outline the plans and pricing for the Intuit Accountant Suite. First, as I mentioned before, the core plan is free and will remain free, just like QuickBooks Online Accountant is today. You won't lose any functionality moving from QBOA to the core plan. In fact, we've made things better with added features and experiences more centered around firm needs. For firms that want the more advanced tools, Accelerate is our premium plan, which will cost $149 a month. After the beta period, if you try Accelerate and it's not for you, you can move to core at any time. Because we are investing so heavily in the new experiences, we will be discontinuing QuickBooks Online Accountant at the end of 2026. We will clearly communicate dates and send reminders with more details around this transition later in the year. In the meantime, if you have time to try the Accountant Suite, we encourage you to do so. If you want to see more information, take a moment to scan the QR code on the screen to learn more and see a summary of features, pricing, and optional advanced add-ons. Go explore the Intuit Accountant Suite and get a feel for the experience, seeing the value firsthand. We're excited about what's ahead and look forward to continuing to build alongside you. Thank you for your time today and your continued partnership. Speaking of partnership, I'll now hand it over to Jessica, who will be asking Simon and Ted some questions we know have been top of mind for many of you.
Okay, what do you think?
And brief.
Yeah, I mean, good improvements. Can say that.
Yeah.
Yay? Nay?
Yeah. I mean, I think if
Well, it depends what we're going to get here, right?
yeah.
And we don't have a price point here either, do we? So we have no idea what that's going to be here. But
At least they've changed the pricing because it was per client before.
Per client?
Was that closed books fees was per client?
Yeah, no, and that's
Did they mention that at all?
Yeah, I think is it $8? I think they said so around that figure. Which I think is is interesting, that one, because I feel like that's got more to give us, isn't it? And I don't see, or I don't know if you're allowed to like opt-in clients or not. Is it you click it and it's however many clients or is it you select I only want 10 clients at $8 or whatever it's going to be, right?
Also, 149. If it's the same here, it's going to be what, £125 a month or something.
Yeah.
Like for like. But yeah, those reports I'm more interested in the stuff that's going on in the actual product itself rather than the Accountant Suite at the moment. I think
the training side's brilliant.
Yeah.
Love of that. Although we're not on that platform, so how long we get till we get it, I don't know.
It's going to be like, it's quite a big. Like if your whole practice on QuickBooks is and you've got your whole team that are doing the same thing, it's fine switching over. For me, it's a bit of a when do I press the button?
Well, I meant the training platform. We're not on that training platform, so we're on the older one. So yeah, that functionality could be in the US now. It won't be in the UK for a long time, which is a shame.
Yeah, I think that's what like what QB Connect's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be all this stuff.
Yeah.
And what hopefully a bit more UK facing.
Yeah.
Are you getting?
Yeah.
I like it. I like the new Accountant Suite, and I think I probably will consider the Accelerate one if it can give me all the insights that it says it can.
Yeah,
will.
we just need to know pricing, don't we, to make a decision.
Pricing, which elements are we getting, like how long until we get it?
Yeah.
But I quite like I think my favorite, I've got to go. So my favorite thing was the new reporting and stuff like that, I think.
Oh yeah.
The new reporting looks wicked. Although again, they didn't say what SKU, which worries me a little bit.
They did. It was advanced.
But it's only advanced for the custom KPIs.
Yeah.
Management.
I really like that new management report.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know if the new management report might be on essentials and like where management is now, which is essentials and above, I believe.
You'd expect if you've got management packs, they'd be replaced. But yeah, KPIs I think were advanced only. And then I wasn't that impressed by Enterprise Suite.
Really?
Like, it's just the
idea of closed books is amazing. at the moment it doesn't work. Like it's too bitty and it doesn't quite hit the bits we need, because it's not asking the right questions at the moment. That's its biggest problem.
Yeah.
And client insights, Amy, you've played around with it and it didn't work for you, did it? Is what you wanted it to do?
When Enterprise Suite was on, sorry, it's not really interesting for me because I won't be using it. I was playing around. Now I did get the transaction numbers working.
All right, okay.
Because I price my bookkeeping on transaction volume, so that for me. I can't see how it gets that number. I've gone back to the old client overview on one client, and I can't get it to match, and I can't drill into it. But there is a number there that's round about what I would expect. Yeah.
That's all we can ask for, isn't it? Now.
And there are different options. It would be good if we get more options for what we can have in the columns, because I think it's got revenue, cost of sales, expenditure, you pretty standard ones. Just drilling in a bit more, but yeah, I'll be pressing that share feedback button and saying I want some more. But if that works perfectly, I probably would buy into the Accelerate.
Yeah. And I think if that Intuit intelligence across the firms works, that could be useful, right? Once a month or once a week, you ask, is anyone in the negative director loan or something like that, right? Like just having that functionality.
And that's where those groups, that was the interesting, the grouping, because of the where you've got a practice that like we have, or whether we've got our bookkeeping stuff that we deal with, then obviously we get invited into 5 million other QBO licenses. I want to exclude all that from my Intuit Assist reports. Like, so those like grouping the clients and where do they appear in reports, because you don't, if you were to try and do a report on how your bookkeeping team doing, it's within everyone else's, and then all of a sudden there's one client that's got 50,000 unreconciled transactions, it can really skew the data.
You saying that just got me a thought with my audit clients having that kind of separation.
Oh, it'd be good to then have the separation. Then you've also got a pipeline. You could potentially use that as your pipeline to go, here's all the clients with rubbish bank recs, right? We're going to pitch bookkeeping to them.
Yeah, exactly right.
Not
that separation,
obviously, but for the rest of the practices.
I know both of you've got to go. So thank you so much, everyone. Let us know in the comments below if you think this was not worked, if you think we should do this again. Apparently it's going to be on a potentially quarterly update cycle. So maybe it's something we can look at again. But thanks, everyone. As Kirsty says, I've been on the beer, so yeah, please go. Cheers, everyone. Thanks all. And we will see you at Intuit Connect in a couple of weeks' time. Well, me and Amy will.
Yeah.
Take my card with you. Get a little like cardboard version of me.
Yeah. We will do.
Full size, full life, real life cardboard cutout.
Not ask for much, eh?
Just hand me around and put me in random places.
Well, we'll miss you, Simon. But yeah, we'll see you next time on the next exciting episode. Thanks all. Cheers. Bye.